this was that point I was talking about. Back to the ship, and let's actually go put in work. Boop. Yeah. Oh, wait. Do the skill exhibition thing. Ugh, fine. Anyway, in here, George is located right here. Boop. All right. There is one dialogue thing I know that changes, and it's with Kushi. I like big boats, and I cannot lie. Hey, yeah, before Boutside joins, if you talk to Kushi, she'll say, I like big birds, and I cannot lie. Once you recruit Boutside, she'll interject and say boats. Yeah, nothing else to talk to anybody about. How about some training then? I don't even know. No pointers. Let's just do this. Let's remove everybody from the party except the character we're gonna show off. Also, training mode kind of sucks. Like, it's got some pretty cool things in it, but it also has some oversights. For instance, who you can match up against. I want to fight a bunch of small fries. This puts you against like 7 ice cream scoops, which if you're looking to see how much damage you're doing, it just screws up the numbers. An even match, it puts you against 2 of the big guys, which once again, if you're just looking to see damage numbers, it kind of screws you because you're going to be hitting multiple targets with certain characters. And then the last one, which is the one we're going to be using, I can handle anything, will put you against one super beefy big boy who is way up in my face. Okay, but can you see the problem? Can you see it? Yeah, he guards up every damn time you give him a break. So yeah, I'm gonna have to constantly breaking his guard just to showcase this. All right. Oh, let me go in here. We're gonna set our ED to max out. We're gonna set enemy turn to never or leave it there. Action point refill, fast, hitbox display. You can turn on or off. There is one thing with the hitboxes to show, but it's not yet. So for Ajna, her neutral combo now includes the spear, 3 hits, 800 damage. Her up is with the bow and is 600 damage, also 3 hits. Boop. Her down is 5 hits and 1400 damage. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say Ajna's down combo is the way to go. And that's pretty much all there is to note about Ajna. She's unique in that she can include her other weapons. So like I can hit and then do the spear and the axe, and I can switch it up, hit, spear, arrow, but it's all worthless. It's all worthless because her strongest combo is with the down attack. Just keep using the axe. The only other time, or the only time you wouldn't use the axe, is if you're facing a flying enemy that needs to specifically be hit out of the air. Her most optimal combo is a lead in with the axe on the up and then go straight into the down for the 2-hit combos. 1537, you aren't gonna find something stronger with Ajna at this point. Or you know, at any point. The more pips you get, the more her combos can vary, but it's not even worth it because the axe is just the strongest thing. Anyway, her supers. Level 1.
Dodge this.
Not great. Level 2.
You're done.
I think it's not even worth it. Like, that's using 2 bars of meter to do 1600, right? Whereas, yeah, just regular attack with her optimal combo and you basically have that. Level 3. 6k. Not bad at all, Ajna. There's nothing else to even talk about with Ajna. We can look at her stats in the bottom left, and she's your all-arounder, jack-of-all-trades character. Going in order, Boutside. Boutside's the person to show the hitbox thing with. Because Boutside's up attack, Boutside's up attack sends up cannons and then they come down, and I believe that if you try and combo into it, the cannons go up, and yeah, you see them come down. They'll hit on the way up, and then do nothing on the way down. It just seems weird to me. That's just something I always noted about bout size specifically. Anyway, how she goes. Her neutral, she steals coins, and they display behind her. It's also unblockable, so if I do this and follow up with Ajna, Ajna can get in some hits without me needing to break the guard. Outside, just like Dhar, is awful for that reason. She needs coins because, break this, her down attack is a booty bump. Boop. But as you can see, it makes coins pop out. Well, who cares, right? Let's steal.
I'll take that.
Hold up, let me see the damage of this. Each bump is doing 635, 635, right? Okay, her booty bump does 635. Steal. As you can see, we are out of coins with outside. Well, we aren't out of coins, she's just lower on them. She was maxed out before doing this, but that's the thing. Every one of outside's attacks that isn't actually just stealing coins uses coins, and when she has no coins, she's doing 275 here. What about with the cannons? They hit for 460 without coins.
I'll take that.
720 with coins. So yeah, bout size just like Dhar, kind of crummy, I would say, because she needs, guess what, 12 coins, just like Dhar stacks up to 12 rocks. And if you attack without any coins in your possession, boo. Only thing else is her supers. Level 1.
You don't know who you're messing with, do you?
She tosses a single coin, and you time it. If you can time it, it does 1,000 damage. If you don't time it, it only does 600. Still more coins for her level 3. Pathetic. But no, her level 3 can be mashed out. I think up to 6 times. Yeah, it isn't as many times as you have cannonballs. And she actually does less damage with her level 3 than Ajna. And that's with coins. Let's spend all your coins. Okay. Now let's see that level 1 again with no coins.
You don't know who you're messing with, do you?
Yep. Level 2 with no coins.
Ahoy! Bang, bang!
Absolutely pathetic. Level 3 with no coins. It can't even break guard now. That's how bad it is. When she has coins, that level 3 actually will break through a guard. Yeah, that's just awful. That's just awful. And there's only one thing to note about bout side left, and that's if you have full coins. Come on, there we go. And then you use her level 2. If you time it properly, which is when everything is overlapping the enemy, it's just as strong. It did like 4.3k, right? I think it does just as much, if not more damage than her level 3. Let's see. 4.3 is the number to beat. Yeah, I think it actually did more than her level 3. So yeah, that's about Sai in a nutshell. I don't like her for the exact same reasons I don't like Dhar. And for that reason, she's not actually going to get much play from me. Dhar, baby, how you been? We removed you from the party because of reasons. Let's actually spend all of Dhar's rocks. That's his neutral. Alright, now his neutral without rocks. 3 hits, 700 damage. Pathetic. Oh, okay. His up attack without rocks. 3 hits, 400 damage. And his down attack is just to charge up rocks. You know it, you love it. Okay. With rocks, 10 hits, 22. Let me break you out of this. Get you some more rocks. His up attack with rocks. 6 hits, 1200. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Dhar and Baotsai if they have their stacks, but when they don't, I can't stand them. And the fact of the matter is that Dhar has to waste turns building up his stacks. And, like, let's just look at the damage one more time. Let me see this, because I didn't pay attention to it that much. 22. Ajna, what was yours with your optimal combo? 15. Alright, so you can out-damage Ajna, which is very impressive. Only other thing to note are his supers. 1.
I'll bury you. It's over.
And Dhar has the same super throughout. He just gets a stronger version of it. The animation doesn't change or anything, it just hits harder the more you spend on it.
With fear. Seismic.
You know what would have been nice for Dhar is if, you know, that charged up more rocks or something, or gave him full rocks, but no. Another thing to note is that this can break guard on the last hit, only on the last hit. And then, boop. And then the last thing is this. If we do it with no rocks, the damage doesn't change. It's the exact same damage whether Dhar has rocks, max rocks, or no rocks. I would like it if Dhar was something more like his supers gave him rocks, or he got more damage the more rocks he had, but sadly, no. Oh, alright, let's look at the numbers. As far as character stats in the bottom left for Baotsai, HP, slightly below average, attack is way up there, and speed is trash. Dhar kind of reflects the same as Baotsai, lacking in speed, decent power, and decent health. Ginseng and Honey, terrible health. You'd expect that from the white mage. Lower attack and neutral speed. Okay, Ginseng and Honey. The green bubbles around them, as they're just standing there, is how much charge they have in their heal. Once you use it, all of the charge is gone. I believe it doesn't matter that the enemy is blocking, you charge up. I don't believe Ginseng and Honey need 12 charges to reach max. I actually think they need 8. This is like 5, and then 6, 7, 8. You can't really tell. It's the worst one. Like, Baotsai's coins will appear behind her, and you can just look at them. Dhar's rocks are at least visible. This, you just gotta look at the green floating around them and make note of how big the glow is. The strongest, as you can see, heals Ajna 41, and she's got 6k health. So, you know, it heals like 80% of her health, which ain't bad. Anyway, let's see the damage numbers though, and the number of hits and stuff. So, neutral. Terrible damage, absolutely terrible, but 12 hits, not bad. His down, just throws stuff. Also terrible damage, also kind of lame on the number of hits. His up, which, you know, is the heal, can be used from afar, but if you were to go in and then use it, it actually does hit. It is a hit. And yeah, I guess it's pretty much all there is to Ginseng and Honey out the gate. The amount you have, right? And then you heal based on how much green sparkle surrounds you. That's pretty much it. Except for the supers. Level 1, they dig up an item. Bam, cool. And if you press down and attack, you throw that item. If it's a special item, it can actually break through guard. Otherwise it doesn't, and it does additional damage for being a special item. The damage Ginseng and Honey do is trash, but they're great healers. Level 2, oop, level 1. The different items don't change anything, for the record. They all do the exact same damage. It doesn't matter whether he picks up a pine cone or a sword. I don't think those are things he can pick up anyway. Level 2. He just throws a bunch of stuff. Okay, not great, but if we level 1, pick up a coconut, then we level 2, it'll finish with said coconut and do a big hit. Not great damage though. Lastly, level 3, which I believe is a heal.
Is that a special ingredient?
Stir, stir, stir. And then cause... Hold on. If I'm correct in assuming, this level 3 does more based on the amount of stored up healing you have going on right now. So with max like this, and then level 3,
This is gonna sting. Oh,
2k. His level 3 only heals 2k. But if you charge this up, I think you can heal more than 2k with just 6 stacks. Listen, yeah, you can. Yo, in fact, that was max, and that's only 6 stacks. I guess the trade-off would be if you have meter and need to heal desperately, but you don't have that many action points and enough charges. You know, otherwise, Ginseng and Honey, there's no reason to use them for damage because they don't do any. But, you know, if you're out to heal, I don't think you get better than Ginseng and Honey. For real. Alright, Kushi.
gonna take me for a ride?
Up. And up with 3 pips. She performs her Pokemon Fly. For a long time. The damage isn't great, but it is what it is.
Combine!
How about we go up, spend pips, and then fly with only 1 instead of 3.
Sky!
It's much quicker, it does less damage, but that's what it is.
Gonna take me for
Get
a
up.
ride?
She does not have a down when in this form, it just makes her get down. Likewise, she doesn't have an up in standing form, it just makes her jump up. She can get knocked out of this.
Hey!
Yeah, and I believe, I'm pretty sure I can block in this. Hit us all. I'm not seeing a block. Like, I'm desperately trying to block. Oh wait, hold on, my bad. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, I can't seem to block in that mode. If I can, I'm just terrible at it. But yeah. If she gets hit, she just gets knocked out of this and you've wasted an action point. The benefit of being in this mode, aside from flying and just remaining out of combat forever, is this. This apparently just breaks through guard and it has a ton of multi-hit. That's her neutral. I like it. I wish it didn't take a pip to put her in this mode, but it does. Alright, break this guard. Kushi's neutral, which is a punch combo. It's whack. Neutral, I mean, her down is decent. It does 15. It's kinda just like Ajna. What does her up do? 15 is the amount to beat. Yeah. So Kushi's most optimal is down. Last thing is her super. That's right. Kushi has no supers. She just doesn't. So yeah, average attack and less than average everything else. That's it.
Some stories for the kids.
Phoebe, all-star attack, god-awful speed and average health, which is weird. You'd imagine you'd have a ton of health. Up, down. Break this guard so Phoebe can do her thing. Her up, Phoebe's up is a jump, and a jump, and a jump, and it wastes all her time and it does nothing. Her neutral is a launch. Spamming it's not recommended. You need to time it just a bit. 3 hits for 14. That's not bad considering Ajna's optimal is only 15. And then her down just shoots. Also 14. 1434. Let's see. 1434. 1434. Yep. So her down and her neutral do the exact same damage. Just one is at ranged and one gets at melee range. It needs to be timed. Not bad at all. But if you go in for melee range and then use her down, it actually gets 2 hits in instead of the 1. One for slamming into the ground and then another for shooting forward. Okay, cool. Now her up attack. Yeah, that's Phoebe's thing. And it does a ton of damage. Break this. Phoebe by herself, launch. Oops, my bad. Launch, jump. That's Phoebe's optimal. Right there. It's neutral, into up, into down. Cool. Or if you have somebody else, and your timing isn't garbage, or you know your timing isn't garbage, you can get it better off. So yeah, Phoebe's thing is that she has an up that jumps and catches enemies in the air, whether they're flyers or midair, and it does decent enough damage. She also doesn't have an up down, so she can't break this guard herself. I don't think she can. Neutral? No. Okay, she can't break this. Last thing to know about Phoebe is her super. That's right. Just like Kushi, Phoebe has no super. So yeah, Phoebe's decent. I'll go over why my core team is Kushi, Taurani, and Tungar when we get to them. But for now, yeah, she's super decent. Speed of Khadira, poop. Attack, slightly below average, and, you know, everything else, just straight average. She can, in fact, break a guard herself. Her neutral, hit, 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 lame. But wait, if you hit and then press the button immediately after, you get more hits and more damage. Nice. And it's not just her neutral. Boop. Break this. Okay. It's also her down if you just do it, do it, do it, poop. But if you do it and mash,
Be gone. I banish you.
nice. Her up. Boo. But if you do it in mash,
You will fall.
up, down, up, down, up, down. I haven't been paying attention to damage numbers for people because I'm like, I already know who does the most damage and I'm not changing up. But Khadira, for what she's worth, can...
Be gone. It's quick hard.
Not that. What was it?
You're open. I banish you.
No, that's not it either. I forget what her optimal combo is. I forget, but I think she hits about 16 at max. Or not 16, 14 at max. That's neither here nor there. That's pretty much Khadira in a nutshell. Last thing is her super. Level 1,
I am your shield.
Stars and Stripes. Or Shield Justice? I forget what it's called. Level 2, or level 3 rather.
Resolve is unshakable.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one I show off. Just like Dhar, her supers are all the exact same. The only difference is it does more damage the more meter you put in. Khadira, super fast. Let's move on. Razzmi. She can actually break guard, believe it or not. She's fairly slow, but she can. Okay, first thing is her down. It does do damage, and it stacks, making the enemy more blue each time. A max of 3 stacks. If we actually had this enemy taking his turn, with maximum of 3 stacks, she'll delay them by like 1 second. I'm not even kidding. It's like 1 second. Her neutral. Not bad. In fact, it's a ton of damage. 29. She's almost doing 3k on her neutral. Yep. But, like, if we go back and look at Razzmi's stats, she has terrible speed. Like, she's the worst when it comes to speed. That might as well be a 0. Up. Not even close. So yeah, Razzmi's optimal is to just spam her neutral, because it basically does 3k. Her level 1 is a heal. Her level 2, 4k on a level 2? Not bad. Her level 3, however, 5k, 25 hits. Meh. I'm kidding. It's great, but it actually gets better. Because if you get in close enough, you actually hit the enemy going up and coming down. This woman does 8k by herself on a level 3. Yeah, Razzmi is dope. Sadly, she is absurdly slow, and the team I put together mashes down. Like, I just hammered down attacks, period. Razzmi has no place in that team because her down attack is her worst attack. Right. If I had a neutral attack spamming team, Razzmi needs to be in it. Otherwise, no. Okay, best woman on deck, Taurani. Let me break this guard for you because you cannot. Her neutral shoots a water pistol. It causes puddles, both near her and at the enemy. Easy peasy. Her down. Oop. Let me break that for you. Her down is this. It is her optimal damage, no question about it. It leaves puddles specifically at the enemy. Her up activates all les portals, puddles. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Tarani. Basically, there's not much to go over. There is this, which is kind of, I think, unique to her and Tungar. Nope, I didn't see it there. I guess it's because my meter is set to max. Reset to 0. No, set it to normal. Burn it. Okay. So the deal is, if you're playing Indivisible and you're just mashing, you might be like, what's even the point of doing anything? Like, what's the point of not just spamming Ajna's down attack and doing this for the most damage? Why would you ever use her up that just shoots? And the reason is because I'm not seeing it, but you gain more meter when you juggle an enemy. I'm super not seeing it. Give me Tungar really quick, because Tungar can show this off the best, I think. Unless something's broken. Break through. Okay, Tungar, do it. That's weird, it's not showing up. That's so weird. Do I have something turned off? I guess the game's glitched. There's supposed to be little ED meter balls, orbs, whatever, and they fly into your meter at the top whenever you're doing an aerial combo. I'm hearing the sound of the aerial combo. Oop, my bad. Like, if you listen, that little like coin noise, it shouldn't happen here, because that's just a ground combo. But if we use Tungar, that coin noise is the meter being filled up. It's just not playing the animation. I guess the game's glitched out right now. But yeah, that's something unique, I think, to just Tungar and Taurani. I could be wrong, but both of their down attacks juggle the enemy. This juggles the enemy, counts as airborne, and gives me additional meter. This launches the enemy, counts as juggling, and gives me additional meter. That's all there is to it. Oops. Don't take a turn, you. Get my meter back. Okay. But yeah. Last thing about Taurani is her supers. Level 1. She just spreads out a bunch of puddles. I believe Taurani's puddle count maxes at like 24. It is almost impossible to count them all. Like, I could try to get them centralized right here, but it ain't gonna work. We can try to get them centralized like this, because at a certain point they'll stop appearing, or rather other puddles will just straight disappear as new ones form. Yeah, I can't see them. I can't tell what her max is, but her super level 1 just spawns a bunch of puddles. They're specifically around her, right? So probably the best way to do it is down and then super level 1. That way you can put the puddles near the enemy you actually want them on. For level 2, turns her into a puddle. And this is kind of like Kushi's fly, in that she stays in it for a good while. I don't know what determines how long, but you can press the button at any point to get her out of it. So an evasive, cool. I never found that useful. Her level 3 absorbs all the puddles and calls up a giant rain cloud that heals the party, but if you're near an enemy, it will continuously damage them too. The amount of puddles that you absorb determine how long this lasts, as well as how big it is. If there's basically no puddles and we do it, it'll probably only be large enough to affect. Yeah. Not great. So yeah, that's Taurani. She's great, but only because her, Ajna, and Tungar here, spoilers, all three of them, their strongest combo is their down. Huh. I'll break the guard for you, Tungar. Okay. So if we just use Tungar as a neutral, 3 hits for 900 damage. If we just use his up, first off, we have to time it because otherwise we'd miss. 6 hits for 999, or his down, which is 24 hits, 1500 damage, and it does a aerial combo which builds additional ED meter. There's no contest. Just like Ajna, Tungar, and Tarani both have optimal down attacks. So, you know, that's why I just party them together and hammer down. If it's going to be a mash fest, I want it to be a mash fest that I'm all about. Only other thing is his supers. Level 1, bam, 1k. Level 2, bam, basically 2k, but not quite there. Level 3, which is actually a different move, 3k. But yeah, that's weird, right? It's weird. He's like Dhar, and who else was it? Khadira, where their supers are the exact same, but for some reason Tungar got special attention, where his level 1 and level 2 are the same, but his level 3 is special. I don't know why he got that preferential treatment, but yeah. Oh, and as far as stats go, Taurani, not great on attack, decent speed, terrible health. And Tungar, great attack, terrible speed. He's like one of the slowest ever. And neutral health. Zebe, great speed, average attack, or below average attack, and health. Alright, Zebe, let me break this for you. Show us what you got. His neutral. 9 hits, 600 damage. Pathetic. His up, which, keep in mind, is supposed to do more damage to bigger opponents. And, in fact, it does. If this enemy was much smaller, all of those wouldn't be hitting. It's decent damage, but, like, in the context that is this specific enemy, that's what we got. And his down, once again, terrible. Terrible. Zebe out the gate, pretty terrible. Supers, level 1.
Sorry, but it's over.
I think I can actually mash that. 15 hits. Let's do that one more time.
Here comes the storm.
Nope, I can't mash it. Never mind. Level 2.
Sorry, but it's over.
More hits, more damage. Fair enough. Level 3. Oop.
Here comes the storm.
A ton of hits, lackluster damage. But let me do that one more time and see if I can mash it out.
Sorry, but it's over.
No, I can't. So yeah, thank you, Zebe, for being the final one, because there's nothing to say about you other than you're completely lackluster. Anyway, we're gonna put in Tarani. Actually, we put in Tungar. I need points. We actually can't switch out Ajna. I think you get that in New Game Plus or something. I think. I don't know for sure. Kushi? Sure.
I don't know.
And the reason we're doing this is to show off one last thing, which is... Yep, not that. There we go. Which is the number of hits in a combo can actually make your damage stronger. This is actually going to be terrible to show off with this team. Let's, actually, Tungar can show it off. So if we go in here... Or better yet, let's just do a level 1. Tungar is a level 1. Let's see the damage.
This is the beginning, not your end.
10, 12, right? If we do this, we have an 18 hit combo, level 1.
This is the beginning, not your end.
It does 1033. Barely anything. If we do it again, 21. Oops, my bad.
For this,
I went
I've
full
trained.
super. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay, focus up. 20 hit combo, level 1.
This is the beginning, not your end.
1073. I believe that it's every 20 hits in a combo increases the damage of your super. Right? I think that's what it is. And we picked this team to show it off because Kushi, Tungar have some of the most hitting attacks. And then if we come in here and do it with Razzmi, meh. Anyway, that's kind of all there is to show off in this skill exhibition. Just know that the more hits you have on your super, the more damage it does. For this team, my down mash team, I think the strongest thing we can do is this.
For this, I've trained my entire life.
4.177. Let's just see it without any.
For this, I've trained
4.1 or 4177 down to 3396. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh god. Shut up, George. That skill exhibition video probably took like 9 years because, I just kept talking and talking and talking.
Battlefield is where I belong.
They won't see me
We
coming.
can put Phoebe in, sure. It's fine. Phoebe can actually down mash too. I don't care. Oh, let me get out of here. Let me pick to go to. Oop, my bad, my bad. Where we headed? Let's head to Canul. We'll get a cutscene, hit the save point, and then we end this part. This is gonna be its own part no matter what, I'm pretty sure. Oh, would you believe that that drained me to do?
Here we are, Kanul. Never seen much of the place myself. They've been isolated for quite some time. Their city is apparently hidden within the trees.
Neat! It's like a treasure hunt. Now, let's go find that chakra gate.
Oh, actually, oh wait, no. Nope, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. We actually can't do Canol right now. I mean, I don't think we could do anything right now in completion, but how it works out is that you need to do the Iron Kingdom to get the thing to progress through Canol, and you need the thing through Canol to progress through Tykrung, and you need the... I don't think you actually need anything from Tykrung to go to the Iron Kingdom. I think Canol and the Iron Kingdom switch. So we're going to back out and go to the Iron Kingdom next time?